on though, yeah. That's exactly what's gonna happen and take place, man. As it reads, 2 Thessalonians, so Esau Edom's the abomination that provokes the jealousy. Standing in the temple of the Most High, okay. And the Most High is chilling, sitting back, waiting for Esau Edom to make his moves. The 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be rebuked, the son of perdition, that's Esau Edom. For who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called Elohim, or that is worshipped, so that he as Elohim sitteth in the temple of Elohim, showing himself that he is Elohim. Now, this good part here. Even him whose coming is after the work with Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And with the deceitfulness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. 11. For this cause Elohim shall send them a strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, so that they all might be damned who believe not the truth and had pleasure in unrighteousness. Because they're unrighteous themselves. All these people who are saying the vaccine ain't the portion of Edom are unrighteous themselves. They're in darkness. Okay, you gotta be careful with them as well. So yeah, man. Here I got another scripture here. Then I'm gonna close out with this. Just teaching on how showing you Esau Edom's that abomination and provokes the jealousy, starting in the temple of the Most High. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 16. Okay. And there's Ezekiel 8 and 5 here. This is Ezekiel 8 and 5 first here. How Esau Edom's that abomination in the temple of the Most High, trying to beat him. He put forth. Yeah, Ezekiel 8 and 5 here. It says, Then said he unto me, Son of man, lift up thy eyes now the way toward the north. So I lifted up my eyes the way toward the north, and behold, northward at the gate of the altar, the image of jealousy in the entry. The image provokes the jealousy. Okay, the Most High jealous. He's sitting down. He's chill. He's calm. Okay, it looks that way. Okay, he wants Esau to think he's weak and he can take over his stuff. Deuteronomy 32 and 16 here it reads in this to our people as well. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came up newly up, whom his fathers feared not. 19. And when the Yahweh saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see that what their end shall be, for they are a very poor generation, children of whom is no faith. 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. Elohim power. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Exactly the same people you guys are hating, which all you jakes hate white people deep inside of you, okay? Because the Most High has made them better than you, and I mean that would make anybody go to anger. You guys are still gonna worship and take the RFID microchip, which is what they want you to take, what they fucking want you to fucking take. And you guys still ain't listening, you guys still ain't hearing, so I mean the Most High is just done. He's okay, one day he's gonna scream like a rebellion woman, okay? He's just gonna show you how done he is. You can't see it now, of course. Obviously you can't see it now, because the Most High is everlasting and merciful. His patience is everlasting, and you can't search out his patience. Okay, if you want to, you could continue this going 100 more years. The Most High is that patient, but he's not gonna do that. Just to show you as an example, okay? Okay, and also another part that hit my mind here, this in Deuteronomy 32 verse 19, and when the Yahweh saw it, he abhorred it because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. Verse 17, they sacrifice unto devils. Exactly. But they're going to bring their children and make them get the B19 flu shot or whatever. That's a form of sacrificing your son to the devils, man. Making their children get the RFID microchip, that's sacrificing your son to devils as well. So the Most High's done, okay? He's fed up, he's done, he's about done, man. Hold on. Okay. This is Daniel 9 and 27 here. Okay. Yeah, this is Daniel 9 and 27. As well as in Daniel here. Yeah, Daniel 9 and 27, and it reads here. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and abomination to cease. And for the overspreading of abomination he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. Exactly, man. That's why it's called the abomination of desolation, because if you notice, everyone who's following this dude fought this son of perdition, Esau, Edom, going back to Cain, going back to Esau in Genesis, one and the same person. Okay, and That Esau Edom could have been Alexander the Great as well, man. Who knows? But anyone who follows him, he's gonna be desolate. That's why it's called the abomination that causes desolation. That's also in Daniel 11 and 31 here. Daniel 11 and 31, and it reads, and the arm shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength or of power, meaning Elohim, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate. That's Esau Edom's philosophies there. All his lies, starting with Eve back in the garden. The so-called white man, that's who it is. Okay, if you need a clue. If you need a clue, well, you got a clue, boy. You know or you don't know, bro. You better know. I'll get fucked in your ass by Esau's fucking pitchfork, bro. Get ran all the way through by Esau Edom there. That's what the Most High is saying, man. Matthew 24 and 15 here reads. It reads Matthew 24 and verse 15, and it reads here. When ye therefore shall see the abomination desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Exactly. And then it says here 16, let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him that is in his house shall not come down to anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and that to them that give suck in those days. 20. But pray that your flight be not in the winter nor on the Sabbath. For then shall be great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Okay, and because I was talking about back from 70 AD, that was the start of that. 70 AD, that tribulation, the same thing, history repeats itself, the same thing's going to happen now. Okay, and it's going to be the final of Jacob's trouble. Since that time, Jacob's trouble has been increasing. That's why it says here in 2 Ezra 16 and 40, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. That's why it says there in verse 16, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. We're going to have to be fleeing. Certain brothers are going to have to flee. Certain of us, of course, are going to have to be taken as a testimony, because some of us must have to die for the truth too as well. Okay, so yeah, man. 24, and that's the abomination causes desolation, Esau Edom, which is what this video is about, this one. But here's some off topic here a little. This Matthew 24 verse 5. Many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and shall deceive many. Which is what they did with the images, going back to 1 Maccabees 3:48, I believe. They took the likeness of images and painted theirs. Now our people believe Jesus is a Christ, or the Mashiach. This verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, which is what we're seeing, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquake and pestilence, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. You're seeing that in Venezuela right now. Okay, they're saying they're having a purge down there in Venezuela right now, okay? Because they're having a scarce food down there and stuff. And all of that, man. And then you got earthquakes. You have a ton of earthquakes happening right now. Okay. Okay, if I look up here, earthquakes, watch. And then click on news, watch. It says right here, a day ago, this was a day ago, it says 2.7 earthquake strikes in Anaheim. That was a day ago, that was yesterday. Reported Friday morning at 8:42 a.m. December 25th, 2020. Okay, and it says Anaheim down there. Somewhere by Los Angeles there. Anaheim City in California. Yep. And then you have another one here down the news. If you go down, it says mild earthquake rattles Coachella Valley on Christmas Day. The 3.6 quake caused no reported damage or injuries, but still, that's a sign. The earthquake struck at 12:26 p.m. Center just northeast of Chemal. Okay, and then down here it says FEMA is hiring. It says make up to 2812 per paycheck. Jobhat.com/FEMA. Because why are they doing? Why is that for? They're starting these FEMA concentration camps. That's why. They want to hire people to do this. So that was somewhere in California down there. Yep. Right there, I guess right there it says there. Alright. So I'm about to check here. On Springs down there. Yeah, so that was the same day, man, around the same time. The earthquake hit both those cities there in California. Anaheim. Yeah, Anaheim and Thermo down there by Springs, Palm Springs. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Down there by Coachella. Yep. So 2 different locations there in one country in one day right there. You got an earthquake. That's a sign there itself. On their Christmas Day too. So that's judgment from the Most High, obviously. Christmas Day earthquake shake the desert. And it reads that there was a M2.6 recorded 6.2 miles south of Idlewild at 7:22 a.m. And you had a ton more earthquakes down there. Down there by Pakistan, Middle East down there. So yeah, that's judgment from the Most High. Obviously, you know, if not, you know, you're ignoring the Most High, you're completely going off, man. And you're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to answer for all those lies, okay? Now I'm gonna close out second edges 6 and 9. To close out here, the second edges 6 and 9. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. 9. For Esau is the end of the road, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Exactly, man. Second Edges 9 verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world, beginning and end, and end is manifest. Second Edges 8 and 1. He answered me, saying, the Most High made this road for many, but the roads come for few. 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. Exactly. And so yeah, man, also you have a Leviathan that's gonna come out one day, which is a huge Godzilla creature. Tall as he is, man. It's gonna reach up to your clouds, bro. He's gonna come out one day as well. And then you got 6 other monsters and their sons. So Esau ain't ready for that, man. Plus you have White Rodriguez gonna happen. And it's gonna take place here in Babylon, which myths are gonna drop here in Babylon before its total destruction. With that, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders, sing honors to the apostles, preaching and teaching us to swear the truth and with sincerity as always. Till next time, Allah willing, Shalom, Abadabal, wa Shalak Riyam to the 2/3 that to America, and to America as well. Lord willing, we get saved soon, you know. Till next time, Allah willing, peace, blessings, salutation, elect, Shalom.